gain power. We'll keep them prefixed. Okay, so we can get rid of this. Yeah, we can get rid of this. We need this to return an int, or just a char even. Though the question is, if we deallocate, do we ever get that back? We don't. How would we get this back? So if we've deallocated the format, I kind of want to know about it if that's happened. So I think I actually just want to return an integer, assuming that is the type. Yeah. Well, I mean, it's preprocessor stuff, so. Oh, cast it to an int. So we'll do integer. Okay. So we'll return an int here. Power can go, samples can go. I is for what? Is for this. That can stay. We can get rid of the while loop. That can go. We will need to do that. And then I believe all of this can come in one level of indentation. That's interesting it didn't undo this. That's not what I expected. Yeah, I kind of want to return that. Well, do I? I think so. I think so. This is dealloc. Oh. This tries to reopen it. I don't know if that's a good strategy. Trying to reopen the codec on the fly, because we don't try to reopen the audio. Well, I mean, if it's end of file, there's no point reopening it. We've reached end of file. But we don't try to close and reopen it here, but we do. I don't know. I'll leave it like it is for now. I tell it like it is. Have I been doing that style of return by any chance? Because I usually do. I'm not there. These are all mainly return void. This returns a void star? Oh, you don't have to return though. And indeed we don't. Yeah, well, these don't return anything. But I haven't been. It's fine. I'll get out of the habit. I have a habit of doing returns like that. The only real benefit is you can macro define return to be something else. And it'll work, but we're not going to worry about that. Okay, and then this is the actual processing we do for each sample. So firstly, compute gain. Oh, is this constant? No, the pointer is constant. That's not gonna fit, no. I'm just gonna make this a max. I'm gonna chuck max somewhere else. It's a bit silly, there's not a max function. It's just so convenient. Okay. It's gotta be... oh. A little bit more than just doesn't fit. I mean, I can do that. That's a yikes. Also, we need to do AI gain power equals 0, AI gain samples equals 0. Okay, is that working? Yeah, it looks like it's working. Dude, now we're recording. Oh. All right, let's see if we can actually do some recording. This is slightly better because this is 10, whatever. Let's see if we can do some recording. Compute gain, output to decoder. And I guess really we only care about the output decoders. We actually don't really care about... Where is it? We actually kind of don't really care about these record outputs. That's really a UI detail. The UI and the user care about what these record outputs are. But for us, we really only care what the actual decoder we want to send it to is. No, there's an output format. We care about the output decoder and the output format. This format context. Codec context. Yeah, so I guess we're going to need... This is for input then. Yeah, this is audio input. I mean, yeah, okay. Fair enough. So do we want an audio output? Should that be a separate thread? Does that make sense? It might. I'm not sure if it does make sense to put it on another thread. Because the thing is, if we have an output thread for... I mean, we have so many threads we can afford to do it. But I think we should have one thread taking care of an input device. I think that makes more sense to me. I can't really necessarily explain why that makes more sense. I guess it's kind of like you have something taking your requests from the outside world, which in this case is me using a microphone, taking your requests, and then you have a thread dedicated to serving that request. And that goes as fast as... That has to keep up with the outside world. It has to keep up with me. So you have a separate thread doing that. But the output stuff, I mean, it might make sense to have a thread doing all of the output combined. Though, to be fair, if I do end up doing something like streaming, that needs to keep up with the outside world as well. That can't really be delayed by that much. I mean, it can be, but it really shouldn't be delayed by that much. I think for now I'm not going to have another thread, but I'm not convinced that's the right decision. That might be all I need. Wow. We'll see if we can get some recording happening right now. So right, we need to know how many of them we have. So record num outs or just n outs. That's fine. For j equals 0, I guess that should be a size t. For j equals 0, j less than ai, record nouts, j++. And what we want to do is we should want to shove this right. Yeah, I guess we do want a decoder handling that. But we really want to put the whole frame there, not the sample. So I guess, whoops, moving my mic around a little too much. Let's keep that the same. Let's get rid of that. And we want to put that somewhere else. So after we've gotten a frame, this is all compute gain. This is on a per sample basis. Well, okay. Process each sample individually. But first we want to send the frame to all output devices. That's what we want to do first. And we might, I haven't decided. I wonder if FFmpeg blocks. If you try to read from a codec, where are we? Okay. Encoding. Right, we'd have to set up some sort of signaling mechanism. Or just have a mutex or something. Okay, these are details we can do later. So we want to go for I equals 0, I is less than ai, record nouts, I++. We kind of